Welcome to Básico Inglés 4.0, the radio show with Kyle Miller. Following class by class, step by step, the material of Básico Inglés 4.0 on Aprende Inglés TV. Class 162. Let's go! Beginner. Hello, 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 and welcome to Class 162. I just arrived. I'm here, I just arrived. I haven't left yet. Did you just arrive? I just arrived to the studio. I arrived 5 minutes ago. I'm going to leave after the show. But first, let's talk about arrive and leave. Did the taxi arrive at 4 o'clock? Yes, the taxi arrived at 4 o'clock. Every day I arrive. Yesterday I arrived. Yes, the taxi arrived at 4 o'clock. Did it arrive on time? Yes, it arrived on time. Did the bus arrive late? Yeah. The bus arrived late. The taxi arrived on time, but the bus arrived late. Did you leave the house on time this morning? Your house? Did you leave your house? Yes, I left my house on time. Did you leave at 8 o'clock? Yes, I left at 8 o'clock. Every day I leave. Yesterday I left. Left, just like left as in the opposite of right. Left and right. Izquierdo, derecha. Left and right. Left and right. Left. Leave. Left. Did you leave your house alone this morning? Give me an affirmative answer. Let's go with affirmative answers. Yes, I left my house alone. Did you leave on foot? I asked you this question yesterday. On foot. Andando. Did you leave on foot? Yes. I left on foot. I left on foot. Now, ask me if my brother... Here we are in the second part of the class, yesterday's class, the review of the second part here. Ask me if my brother always eats dinner at home. Does your brother always eat dinner at home? No, he doesn't. Ask me if he sometimes eats in a restaurant. Does he sometimes eat in a restaurant? Yes, he sometimes eats in a restaurant. He doesn't always eat at home. He sometimes eats in a restaurant. Ask me if he cooks when he eats at home. Does he cook when he eats at home? Yes, usually. Ask me if he almost always cooks when he eats at home. Does he almost always cook when he eats at home? Yeah, I would say he almost always cooks. He doesn't order food in. He almost always cooks when he eats at home. He almost always cooks. Yes. Ask me if my brother eats fish. Kyle, does your brother eat fish? Ask me if he ever eats fish. Does he ever eat fish? No, he doesn't. He never eats fish. He hates fish. He doesn't like fish, and he doesn't like seafood. He doesn't like seafood. Pescado y marisco. Seafood. Anything from water, he doesn't eat it. He never eats it. He often eats meat. He often eats beef, but he never eats fish. He often eats pork, but he never eats seafood. He often eats hamburgers, but he never eats sushi. Okay? He sometimes eats pasta, and he sometimes eats salads. He often eats beef, and he often eats pork. Yes. All right, let's move on now to our word of the day. Word of the day. All right, it is time for the word of the day. Our word of the day today is the verb to emphasize, hacer hincapié en. To emphasize. To emphasize. I emphasized the first syllable. To emphasize. I would like to emphasize the importance of good pronunciation. I would like to emphasize the importance of studying, of listening every day, of watching the television program and studying and listening and making an effort. It's important that your learning is well-rounded. It really is. I would like to emphasize the importance of making an effort. Hacer un esfuerzo, to make an effort. You have to make an effort. You have to make a tremendous personal effort if you want to truly learn the English language. So I would like to emphasize the importance of that. Emphasize, E-M-P-H-A-S-I-Z-E, emphasize, hacer hincapié en, to emphasize, Okay. Now as we move on, we have the opportunity to practice some questions using verbs, muchos verbos, a lot of verbs that we have seen, que hemos visto recently, to leave. Salir, irse, to leave, irse. Arrive, llegar. Every day I arrive, yesterday I arrived. Comer, ¿cómo era? Comer, to eat. Every day I eat, yesterday I ate. Beber, ¿cómo era? To drink. Every day I drink, yesterday I drank. Levantarse era to get up. That's right, to get up. Levantarse. Every day I get up at 7. Yesterday I got up at 7 o'clock. Acostarse. To go to bed. Yes, I went to bed last night at 12. And gritar, which was to shout. Gritar. Susurrar. This is to whisper. Despegar. Un avión. To take off. Take off, que también significa quitarse ropa. To take off your clothes. I'm taking off my watch. One moment. I'm taking off. Estoy quitando mi reloj. I'm taking off my watch. But despegar, un avión, también se dice take off. I saw the plane take off. The plane took off yesterday. And aterrizar, to land. Okay, so now, a few questions. Did you drink a cup of tea this morning? Did you? So give me an affirmative answer. Yes, Kyle, yes. I drank a cup of tea this morning. Did you leave home before 7 a.m.? Yes. I left home before 7 a.m. Did you arrive to work on time? Yes, I arrived to work on time. Did you whisper something in her ear? Yes, I whispered something in her ear. Did the plane take off 2 hours late? Yes. The plane took off 2 hours late. Did it land on the runway? The runway, which is the strip of pavement or cement, the surface that the plane should land on is called the runway. Did it land on the runway? Yes, it landed on the runway. Did you eat spaghetti yesterday? Yes, I ate spaghetti yesterday. Did you shout in Spanish yesterday? Yes, I shouted in Spanish yesterday. Shouted. So every day I leave, yesterday I left. Arrive, arrived. Eat, ate. Drink, drank. Get up, got up. Go to bed, went to bed. Shout, shouted. Whisper, whispered. Take off, took off. Land, landed. All right, very good. It's important to review. I would like to stress, to emphasize, hacer hincapié in, again, our word of the day, to emphasize the importance of reviewing. So these are verbs that we've seen lately. So now, as we review, it's important to study, to use your student manual and review, repasar, review them, look them over, and make sure you're comfortable with the pronunciation and the use of those verbs. Vocabulary of the day. All right, it is time for the vocabulary of the day, our 5 words of vocabulary. Our first word today is sobre. Sobre in Spanish, which in English is envelope. Yes, an envelope. So I'm not talking about the preposition sobre la. It's on the table, sobre la mesa. No, but envelope. So an envelope for a letter, for mailing a letter, we fold the letter, doblar, to fold. We fold the letter and we put it in the envelope and we send it. En todas partes. En todas partes. Everywhere. Everywhere. People speak English everywhere, en todas partes. Divertido. Divertido. Fun. Fun. Now remember, not the same as funny. Funny, gracioso. Fun, divertido. Do you remember that? Divertido is fun. Not funny. Fun. Gracioso, funny. Funny. Okay? Nieta. Nieta is granddaughter. Granddaughter. Hielo. Hielo. Ice. Ice. You can go skating on the ice. Yes, I go skating a lot in Canada. In the wintertime, every time I go to Canada in the winter, I always go skating. Patinando. Patinar sobre hielo, to skate, to ice skate. I love skating. I do, I really do. I love skating. Okay, now we have one more thing to do in today's class. That's right, it's our translation list. Translation. All right, friends, it is time for translation list number 59. Translation list number 59. Are you ready? Okay, number 1. So, en voz alta, we only have 2 more lists. This is our second last list. Do your best. Out loud. Vamos a ir a un lugar lejos de aquí. We're going to go to a place far from here. We're going to go to a place far from here. Number 2. Vamos a gastar todo nuestro dinero. We're going to spend all our money. We're going to spend all our money. Number 3. Vamos a divertirnos. We're going to have a good time. We are contracted. We're going to have a good time. Number 4. Vamos a quedarnos allí durante un mes. Vamos a quedarnos allí durante un mes. We're going to stay there for a month. We're going to stay there for a month. Number 5. ¿Qué vas a hacer esta noche? What are you going to do tonight? What are you going to do tonight? ¿Qué vas a hacer esta noche, tonight? What are you going to do tonight? Number 6. No voy a hacer nada. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. Number 7. ¿Por qué no hacemos algo? ¿Por qué no hacemos algo? Why don't we do something? So here it is a question. But the negative question, why don't we do something? Algo. Why don't we do something? No voy a hacer nada. I'm not going to do anything. ¿Por qué no hacemos algo? Why don't we do something? Number 8, ¿cómo qué? ¿Cómo qué? Like what? ¿Cómo qué? Like what? Number 9, podemos ver una película. We can see a movie. We can see a movie. Number 10. Podemos hacer muchas cosas. We can do a lot of things. We can do a lot of things. Number 11. Puedes venir con nosotros si quieres. You can come with us if you want. You can come with us if you want. Number 12. No puedo ir ahora. No puedo ir ahora. I can't go now. I can't go now. No puedo ir ahora. All right. Good job. Thank you very much for listening, for paying attention, for working hard. We only have one more translation list left. We'll review today's list tomorrow. And then in the following class, we will see our final translation list. So be sure to study. And if you have questions, be sure to write in through the website, voningles.com. We're getting a lot of responses. I don't always mention them on the radio, but feel free to write in. We're here to help you. So thank you so much for listening today. I'm going to take a break, but I'll be back with the intermediate portion in a few minutes. See you then. Bye-bye.